2001, Chicago Canine Rescue was founded. I had actually been volunteering for different animal welfare organizations in Chicago, and I had been to a big mega adoption event, and at the end of the event, the dog that I've been holding all day, which was older and had a broken tooth, wasn't adopted, and I kind of was wondering what happens to these dogs after an event that aren't as highly adoptable as the little puppy or the small dog. And I started to do research in Chicago about what was going on and learned that there were an awful lot of animals being put down because they weren't perfect, so to speak. And so I started I founded Chicago Canine Rescue and started to go to Animal Care and Control. So at Animal Care and Control, I went back into the medical area, and there was a puppy sitting there with a broken leg that was wagging his tail looking at me anyway, even though he must have been in a great deal of pain. And I thought, my gosh, who's going to help this animal? And so the next day I went back and picked this puppy up, had him sitting in the front seat of my car, and was thinking to myself, where am I going with this dog? So I kind of feel like Chicago Canine Rescue is this group that started with that little puppy that was sitting in my front seat. That feeling of that leap of faith that we were going to figure out how to help this animal. That's how also the community has embraced us. They've taken a leap of faith at the very beginning, whether it was sponsoring an event for us or a vet that would say, yeah, you can house this dog here and I'm not going to charge you, we'll figure it out later, or the volunteers that started to come, and all these adopters. And at this point, Chicago Canine Rescue has adopted out over 2,300 dogs.
Chicago Canine Rescue is a really special shelter. All animal rescue shelters are great, but specifically Chicago Canine Rescue focuses on animals with special needs, and that might not get adopted as easily, and we're able to help heal them and then find great homes for them.
CCRF and the great group of people who work there don't turn away dogs who might need a little extra help or a little extra love. Other shelters may look for that perfect breed or that perfect dog, but at CCRF there might be a dog with an ear infection or a hurt leg, and they will invest the time and care to make sure that that dog gets a new chance at life and will get their health turned around so they can find a new home.
I chose Chicago Canine Rescue as a place to donate my time because they're a no-kill shelter. These dogs are going to find homes, and my time here won't be wasted on a dog that might ultimately be euthanized.
Because of CCRF, I believe that when you are interested in either fostering or adopting, they really take the time to get to know you and to get to know your experience with dogs, as well as what you would do for obedience and training and your kind of what you're looking for and your lifestyle. And I think they really take the time to find the right person for that pet, whether it be a foster or whether it be adoption.
I got involved with Chicago Canine Rescue in 2006. I started off walking dogs for them when we only had dogs in foster homes and some boarded around some facilities in Chicago. And it was a very addicting and rewarding experience. I worked some of our events on weekends. Then I decided to start fostering dogs, which I adopted my first foster dog. We call those foster failures. There are a lot of ways that you can contribute to Chicago Canine Rescue. So if you want to volunteer for one of the best shelters in the city, come on by Chicago Canine Rescue. Say bye, Odie. Oh, what a good boy. Oh, thank you.